Nityanandam, everybody. So I'm continuing to do my Facebook Live and share short clips. Be on Facebook Live and share the clicks that I'm getting with other material of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam that I'm coming across. Okay, so I've just yesterday finished my 21-day Secrets of Karma reviewed. And today, of course, a lot of other ideas have come to me as to what I could share possibly about Swamiji or the teachings or my clicks, etc., etc. And I was watching the 11 Dimensions, but I really want to watch it again before I share any clicks. It hasn't completely formulated after watching the satsang. I'll probably watch it a couple of times, listen to it on and off, but not really got to a deeper click. But I actually picked up the Avatar Shastra book instead. And the words, why Guru? Okay, why Guru? So as a disciple and a devotee, we tend to have obviously an emotional response. We may not be able to put into words why is it that why Guru? Why should anybody have a Guru in their life? And what is this Guru Parampara, etc. But the Avatar Shastra book, the bit that I picked up was Diksha and the brain. Okay, so there is science behind Vedic teachings and Vedic culture and the way Vedic civilization conducted itself. Okay, so this bit really struck out for me. So the question, why Guru? Diksha and the brain. So this is 143 of the Avatar Shastra book. I'm going to read it for you. So just a couple of paragraphs. Neuroplastic science says that your brain has the ability to create new grooves and pathways, which means that the possibility for becoming a new consciousness exists. Initiation can change not just your mind, but your very brain. With initiation, your brain develops subtle grooves to hold and radiate the energy of enlightenment. If it is only a psychological transformation, it could leave you after a few weeks or months. But initiation does not lead to just psychological transformation, it leads to physiological transformation. The experience becomes your very biomemory, so there is no more scope for conflict. As mentioned earlier, apart from the brain and neural pathways, we have a network of 72,000 nadis or subtle energy channels through which Kundalini energy and the subtle information essential to our conscious evolution can be transmitted. Of these, the Kurma Nadi, a channel running from the tip of the middle finger right up to the heart, is the channel through which the glimpse of enlightenment is revealed by the master and received by the disciple during initiation. So, this has just brought up one experience that I had during my inner awakening. When I was in my inner awakening in 2011, November, December 2011, at that time I was actually drinking quite a lot of tea. It was like something that I had to have. I had to have 2 or 3 cups of tea, strong tea, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. It was like a comfort thing for me. And I was getting a little fed up because anytime I attempted to do a detox, get off the tea, I would have really bad headaches. And I mean really, really bad headaches. So I by the time I got to my inner awakening, I had it in my inner space that I wanted to give up tea. And we were probably halfway through inner awakening, and I'd had a few initiations from Swamiji during darshan, and of course during the other sessions. And one afternoon, it was late afternoon, we used to have tea breaks in the Adinam. We used to have tea breaks during our inner awakening, and Swamiji sat in the middle. Like there's male and female bodies on either side, and the middle was his walkway with a red carpet. And he had his chair, his asana, placed in the middle. He was not sitting on stage at this particular session. And then he asked us all to go and get our, teas and coffee was not served at that time, tea and snacks, and bring it to where we were sitting so that we can continue listening and continue being part of the session. And I remember walking up and going up to the tea canter. Okay, so I was going up to the tea canter, but Swamiji had also asked, Bhagwan had also asked for tea for himself. So, and somebody had brought him tea. So I was in the queue at the tea canter, and we could still hear Bhagwan because he was on, he still had the mic. So he shared very loudly, "I don't like this tea." That's what he said. And that was the very point when I was just about to take tea from the tea canter. And I filled up the cup, and the words, "I don't like this tea," just went around so strongly in my inner space. I decided to stop drinking tea. And I just gave the cup to somebody else, and I didn't drink tea for 2 years. That is the power of initiation. So I just reading this, and I wasn't expecting to share about the tea experience. But it was effortless. I didn't need to do anything. I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have any withdrawal symptoms. I didn't have temptations. I didn't have any of these things happen. It just effortlessly left my system, just because Guru's words entered my inner space, somewhere settled in me, and I was able to make these changes. Otherwise, I've looked at neuro-linguistic programming, for instance. It takes a long time to change certain habits, to retrain the grooves in the brain to do something different. It takes a while. But for me, it was instant, just like that. He said, I don't like this tea. He was talking about himself, and he was talking about he got the regular tea instead of the herbal tea. So all he had to say was that, bring me the herbal tea, and that's it. That powerful. So why Guru? Why Guru? Because Guru makes it very simple and easy for us to have breakthroughs and transformation. I'll keep sharing about this more, obviously in the next few days. Thank you all for watching. Again, I'll upload this video on my YouTube as well, so you can follow or create a playlist if you want. You can share comments here, anything that will help me expand. I'd love to hear from you. If you have questions, also let me know. I'd highly recommend reading the Avatar Shastra book. For those of you who've ever received an email from me, my signature actually has the link to the PDF copy of this book, Avatar Shastra. So before making any rash judgments and decisions about why Guru, it's worth reading the book and learning the science behind it. So that's what I wanted to share. Thank you so much. Nityanandam.